we back? Are we back popping? Oh yeah, okay, bet we back popping. We back. Hi on Black Powder live stream. Dagger so smooth. Everybody ain't like, why the dagger? Why the dagger? Bro, is Glock coming out with a package like PSA coming out with? No, bro, they not doing that. You know what I mean? They might upgrade to, you know what I mean, all metal guide rod and all that, but at the end of the day, bro, they're not coming out a pistol straight out the factory, uh, $500 with a threaded barrel with the suppressor height sights with the RMR cut. You know what I mean? They're not doing that. The trigger is a little bit different. You know what I mean? So it's a difference there. It's just all around just a good package. I mean, you know what I mean? So like even the guide rod on this thing is I think it's like a dual guide rod, or like it's all stainless steel. You know what I mean? So that's why. It's not like am I biased to you know what I mean, like PSA or something. It's more or less just what makes sense to me. I mean, what comes out the factory straight like that, with this, even with the Cerakote, you know what I mean? Like that alone is crazy. So the slide cuts and all of that, I mean, is it as reliable on paper as a Glock? You know what I mean? Because of the name, no. But at the end of the day, the functionality is still there. So if the functionality is still there, to me that matters a lot than just a name. You know what I mean? So that's just my 2 cents about it. But all around, bro, it's not a bad feeling pistol whenever you handle it. Like I feel like I can handle this better than I can like a Glock, because the Glock frames are a little bit bigger. So, but you know how it is, man. But I would definitely carry a Glock 21 just because I love 45 ACP, and I like the idea of having 45 ACP in a Glock platform. You know what I mean? So, but let's find us a game. We could do Pacific War, but I don't think I want to do that. Tactical conquest, maybe. We do strategic, but I'm just gonna try to change it up. I think this is a little bit smaller in terms of maps, or like, yeah, just the maps or whatever or whatnot, like terrain. So should be a little bit different. Probably gonna pop in game chat too and see what's popping. Yeah, she was popping in game chat. Yo, hello. Alright. We're gonna get the K31 here.
Take control of the enemy objective. As many.
Switch back. Alright, I had to switch back to the party chat here. I mean, I love the K-31.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Oh shit. Fuck is that?
Attention, we have lost objective Fox.
Ooh. That was crazy.
Attention, we have lost objective Charlie. Objective Easy is now ours.
You know me.
We've taken objective Charlie, soldiers. Objective Baker is ours.
Are you lucky mother? Not lucky, but you motherfucker.
Objective Easy is lost.
You gotta hit your headshots here, because like if you don't,
Objective Dog is
those
ours.
body shots are just gonna piss them off for some reason. Even in this game, it's kind of dumb. He's shooting away 7.5 by 50. That's no slouch, man, by any means. Especially at this range too. Like we're actually really close, getting hit markers for shots.
Objective Baker has been lost. Attention, objective Dog has been lost.
Losing sound, man. I don't like that.
We have taken objective easy. Good job. Objective Fox is now ours.
Oh shit, I see him. Oh, I hit him. Damn.
Objective
On the
Charlie
frag out
has
there.
been lost.
Woo! Woo!
Objective dog is ours now,
Oh.
soldiers.
I hear him. I hear another one.
Be aware that we have now lost objective easy.
How beautiful is that? Oh, what? Oh shit, I see him, I see him. Got a hit, dude. Come on. Give me that. Oh, just missed him right there. That's what I'm talking about.
We are losing objective dog.
Fuck. Another hit. There we go. Dude, where's the team?
Objective easy is ours now.
Where's the cavalry? They're still taking Delta. Popping a flare over there. This is not gonna end well for me. Damn. 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 He kept moving.
We are losing objective dog.
Stop fucking moving.
We have now taken objective
Okay, nice. Not good, not good. Yeah. Good little, oh, okay. Good round with the K-31. I'm gonna switch it up because I don't really like, this close quarters. Oh my gosh, dude. It has fucking infinite on that thing too, right? Now we can kill him. Finally. At last. I can spawn in. Maybe, I don't know. In 2 seconds.
taken objective Fox.
Okay. Alright, we're good, right? We're good, right? Okay. Let's go. What are we shooting at? Oh, nice. Oh, this guy's like right above me. Oh my god.
Hear this. Objective Baker has been lost.
It's very hard whenever I'm kind of just LARPing right now. I make a Swiss soldier with these cosmetics. I'm gonna redeploy right quick. Cause I know you can make one with the German soldiers. So oh well, I guess technically happening. Is it gonna change or what?
Objective Dog has been lost.
I don't know. Nothing. It's not changing for some reason. All right. To make these gray, I will use these because it looks like wool almost, but it's not. Nah.
Soldiers, we are nearly beaten.
The Patriot is my best bet, I guess, but it's not gray either. But I don't know. We'll just go with these. Fuck it. I mean, that's not half bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's not half bad, bro. The Rider. We'll just stick with this, I guess. Alright. Oh, why did I spawn here? Actually, I have a 1911. Oh no, this is not a 1911. Oh, what was that? Y'all see that? I just leaned, that little lean I just did right there. That was crazy. Oh, we're shooting grenades over there. I'll shoot another one. Fuck it up. I think I can do it like a mortar. Oh, you little bitch.
We have now taken objective Baker.
I'm missing. Killed everybody? Yes. Fuck it up. I'm pushing. Woo. 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 Let's get it. Boom, man. Oh, I can't wait to get my K31. Oh, man. Cause it'd be a fun little range choice to use, man. Think I won't use a? You think I won't use a K31 in the armed robbery? Well, wait a minute. Against the armed robbery. Wow, whip that thing out so fast, man. Hit him with two. Bow, bow. Man. I would use a K31. I would use a halberd. Ooh, boy. Somebody coming running in my house and I hear a crash. And I hear like some ruffling or some scruffling or something. Man, I'm gonna grab my halberd, run downstairs and right in your back. You ain't even gonna know I was right there behind you, man. You gonna be like, man, where this nigga money at, man? Where this nigga drugs at? That day will be your day. Now this is the German, or not the German, the Swiss soldier that I made. I mean, obviously he's kind of gray. It's kind of similar to what they were, to what they were using in World War II, and yeah, I mean it's, obviously it's not 1-to-1 or anything, but it's the best I could get it. I mean, I think maybe the pants could change to something, but whatever. As long as they're gray, cause all they wore was like gray wool, like wool jackets and like overpants and stuff like that. So it'll do. But it's still a lot of guns that I find interesting. Um, like
Secure the enemy objectives. They are taking the upper hand.
I mean, this one is kind
We have
of
now
weird
taken
and
objective Beta.
okay, it looks like an M1 Grand. The Raws. I don't know why you can't do like 360. What's another good one? The
Good
Model
work. We
8.
have taken objective Caesar.
Self-loading. Ooh, what's this?
We have put down the first of their soldiers.
ZH-29. I gotta look this up. I've never seen this before. ZH-29. Oh, it's Ethiopian. Well, wait a minute. Maybe they just worked on it.
Soldiers, we have taken objective Anton.
Oh, okay, no, it's Czech or Czech. Yeah, Czech. Okay. Interesting. Craig Jorson. This gotta be German. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Norwegian, I think. Alright. I'm not really a fan of the FG-42. At least not in the video games. It is a funky kind of rifle that, you know, it's an interesting rifle. Or yeah, I mean, it's an interesting like light machine gun type of deal.
Objective Anton.
MG34. KE7. Like, what is this? Let me look up the KE7.
We have taken objective Emil. We have taken objective Dora.
Ah, the Swiss KE7. Okay, so the Swiss did make a 7.5 milli. 7.5 milli. But the KE7, yeah. Let's see it. Let's see.
Capture all the objectives as many as possible.
Okay, well, very controllable. I can already tell you that. What does this shoot? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh shit.
Today we're taking a look at a SIG KE7 light machine gun. This is made by SIG. It's Swiss in design, and this was developed potentially for Swiss military contracts, but it never got them, so it ended up being sold on the international commercial market instead. Now, not a lot of people actually adopted this gun, but there were substantial numbers of them sold to training. All the objectives are ours, soldiers! In 1929, and it was designed by you guys working in SIG.
Alle Position! Gehört uns! Haltet die Soldaten!
Attention, objective Dora has been lost. There are many ways that some of these take rifles from this current 1920, and he's got a lot of
Objective Eden is now ours.
Like different styles of sights or maybe sockets for anti-aircraft snipes, that sort of thing. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and
Keep at them. We are winning this.
There is nothing like shooting from 1920s Switzerland. So this is not actually marked KE7 anywhere, but it is marked.
So what we're dealing with is 8mm Mauser, apparently. A little bit bigger than 7.5.
Now, what's interesting about this, which I only just discovered while I was setting up to do this,
I'm trying to figure out where the hell are the enemies to.
Chinese contract gun. It's actually the Ethiopian contract gun. You can see right here, it's a very faint marking, very shallow marking, but that is the Ethiopian flying shootout.
Hier, Munition für dich.
Oh shit, what?
I advise you to turn around, soldier.
The ejection cover. If I hold the trigger there, it's like it looks back. And if I pull it way to the rear,
We have almost won this. Don't let up.
until I pull the trigger. That's how the progressive trigger. So prevents you from cycling the bolt back. The charging handle hits this pin. You can see that there's a notch cut in that pin. And when the gun is on safe, the charging handle hits it and can't go. But when I put the gun into the fire position, now that notch is lined up and allows the charging handle to go past. That is an important element for an open bolt firearm.
Sorry about that.
One of the potential risks of an open bolt gun is that if you have a loaded magazine in the gun,
This is a very cool gun.
if you pull the bolt handle back, you can get it to a point where it is, say right here, far enough back to pick a round up from the magazine, but it's not far enough back to have hit the sear and be locked open. If you catch the bolt handle on something with an open bolt gun like this, pull the handle back to this point and then release it, the gun will strip a round off and it will slam fire in an unintentional manner. So that's something you want to avoid. And the safety selector on this does that successfully by preventing you from pulling the bolt far enough back to strip a round. It can only come this far back, not far enough to pick up anything from the magazine. Alright, anyway, the third position is all the way back, and that is disassembly. Our first step of disassembly is going to be removing the front end of the gun, the barrel shroud, the bipod, and the front handguard. We're going to do that by lifting this lever up, and then I can rotate. Actually, I should lock the bolt open. Again. Now, I can rotate this, accelerator pushes the bolt carrier back. That unlocks the bolt.
Fine work. Objective dog is ours.
These little lugs hit the front of this cam track, that the bolt is actually pulled backwards and starts to extract. So, here we go. During the firing cycle, here everything cycles back against a spring. We're unlocked. We're unlocked right there, but you've got all of this travel time for pressure to drop in the barrel before the bolt starts to yank the case out. That's going to improve extraction and make sure that you don't rip the rims off of cases. So we're cycling back like this. The main spring is right here. Compressing, compressing, compressing.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Stops there. It's going to re-catch on the sear. It's going to come to a complete stop right there. But the bolt itself has residual inertia, and it's going to continue to travel back, pulling the empty case with it until right there, when this left side extractor, I'm coming in, transforms into an ejector. You can see this little wedge, or ledge in there, right there.
Good work. Objective able
The
taken.
cartridge case forward. So the case had been like this, and it's going to start to get tipped out the side of the gun as the bolt continues to come back. That's full travel rearward of the bolt itself. At this point, the recoil spring
Very interesting.
and the whole thing starts to push forward. As it goes forward, that extractor is going to slide back into the bolt, and somewhere right about here, it's going to pick up a cartridge from the magazine.
Finish a finish. P40 and P28. EMP. I don't know. MP34. Really, they got the MP34? Too?
Objective Charlie is now ours.
Thompson. Map 38. Another Italian. Greece. What is this? This is what this is, like Japanese? Well gun. Alright, that's it for that.
We have taken objective dog. Objective Fox has now been lost.
What is this? $19.16. Ooh.
Know that we have lost objective dog. Objective Fox is
I
now
swear I
ours.
know what this is now. Hold on. Rhymantol, 8mm curves, yeah. Oh, this is French. The Breda, yeah, this, if I'm not mistaken, this is Italian as well. Polish. I don't know, these are some heavy hitters though, to be honest. This one,
Objective
especially
dog
this
is
one.
ours.
Vehicle buster. Firecrackers. Like, what's the point of these? People really use sound like that in the game? Like, I don't know. Maybe I mean, I'm not the greatest Battlefield player by
Be aware
any
that we have
means,
lost objective Fox.
but I don't know. What we want to play? I thought this one was Swiss for a second because
Objective Charlie has been lost.
they did have like something that looks very similar to this.
Objective Easy is now ours.
Let's use this thing, I guess.
We are losing objective Easy. Good show. Objective Able taken. Good show. Objective Fox is now ours. Good work. Objective Baker
First
taken.
aid, take it!
Be warned, we have lost objective Fox.
That's it. Really? Okay.
for you, soldier.
Attention, objective Baker has been lost.
Eyes, over here!
We have taken objective Fox.
That's for you. Well safe.
Objective Able has been lost. Objective Easy is lost. We have taken objective Baker. Attention, we have lost objective Dog. We now have objective Easy.
I'm hurt! Don't let me die!
Be still. I got ya.
Thanks, I needed that!
Wish I had a K-31 right now.
We have lost objective
Wouldn't that
Fox,
be
soldiers.
clutch in this exact situation?
That's more first aid.
We have taken objective Able.
What the fuck? Oh, what? They didn't fucking kill him? Fuck this game, man.
Attention, we have lost
Should have fucking killed him, man. Alright, what's next? We could do that, but nah, no. I mean, Thompson is cool.
We've lost objective Able.
Let's see.
Good show. We've taken objective easy. We have lost our control of objective Baker.
This thing feels like a SVD. No, it feels like a SKS. Yeah, it feels like a SKS.
We have taken objective Dog.
Can you imagine what these guns would feel like if they had like a suppressor on them, or like if they was fitted just to put a suppressor? A lot of these World War II like bolt action guns, like the gas pressure is just like less or like more gas pressure to the face, so I don't know. It'd just be a little bit different. Probably feel a lot softer shooting. Oh shit. But yeah. Oh, especially like this one too, cause it's bolt, kind of like a VK. All right, I'm gonna switch games.